Oh, these are so great. Okay, so these are fleece tights. So when we think of fleece, we think of warmth. These are fleece tights that have, they're footless. So a lot of you have requested footless tights, and this is, you can put on your little socks, or maybe you're putting just your boots, your feet into your boots. So fleece tights, and we've got two choices. We've got these available in, maybe Dan, I don't have a card, so Dan can help me. Yeah, I just need to know like what the two, I know obviously one is the plain black. Oh, it's a 2-pack. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you know what? This was a special just added item, and here's when you're gonna wanna wear these. When you wanna wear tights, because you wanna wear your dress, but you don't want your legs to freeze. This is what you're gonna wear. So you're getting both of these. Oh, Dan, I thought you had to pick which one. So you're getting the black, the solid black, and then you're also getting the great tiny metallic stud lights on them. $29.90 for both. It's $20 off. Huge savings. These are brand new for the visit, but we're doing a big holiday price, free shipping, and $9.98 to get home. So here's how you do your sizing. Small, medium is one size, and I'm assuming that's what you're wearing, Mackenzie. A medium large is your next size, that's what I would wear. Extra large 1X, and then 1X, 2X. So just to give you an idea, small, medium, the waist is 24 inches, hip is 27 inches. Just kind of to give you an idea, but obviously these, will stretch, stretch, stretch. I'm gonna take one off to show you the stretch. But I think this time of year, oh boy. You know what the magic is? When you put your hand, when you get these on, there's soft fleece on the inside. Now, this is sometimes when I do 10 faves, these are brand new items. I see them on hsn.com, but I don't really experience them till I'm out here. Aren't these super soft? Yeah, they feel so great. And you know what? These aren't leggings, but these are really opaque. So if you have like a shorter dress that you wanna wear, and you have, like great little high boots, these would be perfect because these are really opaque. And also I wanna show you stretch, like a lot of stretch. $20 off and fleece. So on the inside, when you put these on, I don't know if you can see at home, but this is the inside, that super soft fleece. And then on the outside, opaque black. Oh, these are really great. Oh, I gotta get these. 508050. So if you live somewhere where it's cold, and by the way, this is great to do under. Like if you wanna do, like you put the fleece tights on and then you put on like maybe your snow pants on over this, or to layer. These are perfect layering. Also, cute little boots, you see how they're ankle. These are footless tights. So they're, these aren't leggings, but you can see how you're able to keep your legs warm and have that fleece, that really super great warmth to it. Hand wash these, hang them up to dry, just like you would regular tights. You're getting two pair, the solid black tights, and then the solid black with the tiny metallic studs on them. And by the way, those tiny metallic studs are on both sides. So it's not like it's on one side and not the other. So they're all the way around. They're like stars in the sky, and they're tiny little dots that heat sealed on, so that they're just gonna be like that little bit of interest, that little, kind of, if you're wearing all black, just to add like a little bit of kind of holiday moment. Put it on with a big silver necklace and then a great black sweater and some boots, and what a cute outfit that would be. And this is a steal of a deal. So free shipping and handling. 3 flex pay of $9.97. So we started out at $49.90. We jumped down $20 to $29.90, and then we added the flex pay, which is, by the way, for the holidays, free shipping, $20 off and 3 flex pay. So these aren't leggings, but they're not tights like what you're thinking of getting pantyhose that are gonna, these aren't gonna rip. These really are more like leggings. They're more that type of fabric. It's hard to, I know sometimes it's hard when you're at home, like you're just listening to me describe it to you. I'm gonna do the best I can, but when you put them in, when you put them on, the inside, they're really super soft fleece. So you're gonna feel that warmth, the super soft fleece, but they're really opaque. Now I'm gonna stretch my hand around them. You know when you have pantyhose and you pull it, you can kind of see through it? I'm pulling them as much as I can, and you can't see through it. So I'm talking about more like a legging, like you can use these perhaps more like a legging. If you've got, you know, a short skirt and you want to have a modesty, or layer it up in the winter when you're cold. But a lot of times, you want to put on something that's warm, and then you're gonna, you know, you're walking around the city, you're, you know, going for holiday parties, super stretchy, super comfortable. Put on that sweater that maybe is like longer than a tunic, but really too short to be a dress. Put on some boots. These are your guys. They're a little bit, they're way more than tights. They're way more, well, they're way more opaque than tights. They're way more substantial than tights. They're kind of almost like, you know, like a ponte knit. They're almost like that much coverage, but because they're, I want you to think of, when you say tights, I want you usually think of pantyhose material. That's not what these are made out of. These are fleece tights. So you're able to wear them like you would leggings. Now, I do not wear them like pants. They're more like, yeah, they're not pants. You know, you wouldn't want to wear these and wear like a crop top with them. But if you're, yeah, Mackenzie's like, no, well, I did give the warning. I'm not trying to talk people into wearing these as pants. They're not pants, but they are the perfect kind of warm tights to wear. And you can wear a high boot with these. So if you want to wear a high boot and then you want to have a real full coverage on your thigh, and then do a mini dress or a long tunic that kind of comes mid-thigh, then I think that would be adorable. But you're gonna get them home and you're gonna say, these are a steal. And the favorite part about them when you write your reviews, I'm gonna tell you, it's how soft they are on the inside. It's how soft that fleece is on the inside. It just feels like the softest, softest fleece. Have you ever had like a fleece jacket in the winter where you put it on and you just kind of like, you can't help like going like this? That's what the inside of these tights feel like. They're very, very popular. We only have less than